honest and bare, counting finished, meaning still unfolding. La da 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 da. The bridge burns quietly behind our heels. Maps curl up like useless skin. Every step forward tightens the deal. Retreat erased before we begin. Streetlights blink approval or warning. Hard to tell at this speed. Yesterday fades without warning. Consequence plants the seed. We carry choices like loaded dice. Palm sweating with every throw. Futures priced at a rising price. Paid in things we used to know. Momentum hums like a vow. Gravity pulls us now. When options close and doors turn stone, motion itself becomes the guide. Standing still is overthrown by the fact we're still alive. No path back where the line is cut. No path backward, gears are shut. No path backward, forward decides. No path backward, nowhere to hide. Backward, nowhere to hide. Faces flash by as evidence of roads abandoned mid-thought. Comfort traded for permanence, lessons dearly bought. Fear adapts into discipline. Hope learns sharper edges. Every promise turns to engine spin. Fueled by broken pledges, we stop asking what was right. Start asking what will hold. Survival framed as clarity. Courage casting cold. The past dissolves into speed, leaving only need. If regret knocks, it finds no door. Just wind where walls once stood. The only truth worth keeping score is what we do not clear. No path backward, time enforces. No backward, gathering forces. No backward, claim the flame. No path backward, choose the aim. La 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 la. Path backward, choose the aim. Footsteps steady in the rhythm, breath evens out at last. The sound of moving forward lingers long, with nothing following behind. Weight stacks quietly on every rule. Expectations pile like steel. Guidelines bend and suddenly cool into shapes that feel too real. Whispers turn to courtroom tone. Urgency sharpens the air. What was flexible hardens to stone. Fairness thins under glare. Deadlines loom like watchful eyes. Tolerance shrinks to scale. Exceptions drown in alibis. Mercy flag to fail. Heat rises without flame. Pressure earns its name when strain repeats without relief. Force becomes a form of sense. Survival it is believed in a strict coherence. Center turns law written in strain. Pressure turns law etched by pain. Pressure turns law firm and raw. Pressure turns law because it must draw. Systems stiffen under load. Moral laurels learn to brace. Compassion slows the code. Efficiency wins the race. Leaders speak in narrow frames. New ones priced too high. Every crack that stress proclaimed becomes the reason why. Rules born from desperation stick long after danger fades. What saved us once turns rigid quick and will not be persuaded. Device forgets release, mistaking calm for peace. If law is forged in urgent fire, remember heat can scar. What protects us when we tire, make cage who we are. In the strict coherence, pressure turns law burning strain. Pressure turns law etched by pain. Pressure turns law firm and flaw. Pressure turns law, remember all. The load eases slightly hours of tension hum. For a long measured stretch, the weight is felt in then when nothing moves. Signatures dry and ink, variables drop out all around. Options vanish quicker than blink. Corridors never to one. Result debate exists the room. Uncertainty paces last insult. Replaced by a certain doom. We feel relief mixed with dread. When maybe it's finally gone, the future stands straight ahead. Indifferent, locked and drawn. Closure arrives without consent. Not caring how we feel. Certainty's just intent. Turn brutally real. Outcome sealed tight, no appeal. Outcome sealed tight, iron real. Outcome sealed tight, and inside. Outcome sealed tight, day or night. Regret audits every choice, pride reviews them too. Memory speaks in a neutral voice, asking what was true. The verdict doesn't argue back, it simply stands. Time enforces every act. With steady hands we learn to live inside. Results, not dreams deferred. Responsibility exiled. Words, excuses were heard. If fate feels cruel in final form, remember we shaped the mold. Every step before the storm, help the ending hold. Outcome sealed tight, bear the way. Outcome sealed tight, love away. Outcome sealed tight, bear the way. Outcome sealed tight, bear the weight. Outcome sealed tight, love or hate. Outcome sealed tight, face the light. The echo of the gavel fades. Silence stretches firm and long. The decision lingers in the air, unchanging for many measured moments. Clocks freeze mid-breath on the wall of the room. Alarms dissolve into air, bar a second finally assume the shape of what's fair. Schedules collapse into a single beat. Urgency sharpens the floor, every promise mistakes a seat. Waiting at the door, we lived like time was elastic, forgiven and wide. But now the margin snaps to static, no one left to hide. The last grain falls without sound, endings quietly crown. There's no extension to request, no buffer left to spend. The present hardens into test, where means and ends suspend. Time has expired, the window shut. Time has expired, the future cut. Time has expired, hear it ring. Time has expired, feel everything. Memories rush like unpaid debt. Faces we meant to call. Choices postponed now, collect interest on them all. We see how long we traded now. For comfort and delay, the cost will rise without a bow, demanding full pay. Panic fades into clarity, strange and clean. Because certainty strips vanity down to what's been. The clock doesn't judge or lie, it simply lets us try. If regret blooms at the final time, let it teach, not bind. The truth of running out of time is knowing what we find. Time has expired, no appeal. Time has expired, stark and real. Time has expired, stand inside. Time has expired, nothing denied. Time has expired, nothing denied. The ticking stops, a hum remains. Steady and bare, the moment stretches on. Unrepeatable, holding its ground for a long while. footsteps slowly, then all at once. Tension hum between the sides, symmetry holds with brittle poison till pressure decides. Every compromise stacked with care, every gain offset by loss. We believed equilibrium was fair, a permanent truce at no cost, but weight accumulates unseen. Patience was thin, the midpoint was always a screen hiding the spin. Now the axis starts to screen split in the seam. When balance fails, it doesn't bend, it chooses left or right. The moment center cannot defend becomes a verdict side. Balance breaks here, here air crack. Balance breaks here, turning back. Balance breaks here, lines up here. Balance breaks here, crystal clear. Neutral words lose their disguise, fences sharpened into blades. Every stance demands a side, indecision fades. Friendship strain under the tilt, ideals slide apart. Fairness buckles under guilt, measured by the heart. The fall isn't sudden, it's earned by all we refuse to weigh the lesson finally learned. When even ground gives way, if harmony dies where forces meet, remember why it's bliss. Some truths cannot stay complete, they only coexist. Balance breaks here, hold your ground. Balance breaks here, choose your sound. Balance breaks here, don't revere. Balance breaks here, persevere. The pieces settle unevenly. Silence hums with strain. For a long suspended moment, nothing feels level again. Beneath my skin as the city stretches out like a battleground waiting to be claimed. Breath sinking to the metallic hum rising from the pavement. Each step sharper, heavier, charged with a heat that pushes me beyond the threshold where hesitation dies. Momentum surging like a storm, gathering intent as the night braces for impact. Lights smear into streaks of urgency, sirens dissolve in a rhythm. My pulse locking with engines and neon glare, resolve hardening as gravity feels optional. Purpose compressing into forward motion with no retreat encoded. Pressure coils thick and electric, pushing me to break faster. Strike harder, let the fire take command as I accelerate past out. Muscles humming with voltage, vision tunneling toward the apex, fear shedding like debris and slipstream. Timing razor thin, instinct calibrated to the second as restrained evaporate. Tyrant drive, roaring through the dark. Tyrant drive, roaring through the dark. Every heart beat a declaration of force. Every step rewriting the ground beneath me, blazing forward with the surge to to dominate the night. Crowned by velocity, baptized in sparks. My shadow stretched long by the blaze I cast. Sparks flare behind me as the streets twist into a gauntlet of noise and resistance. Each breath rising into a sharper blaze, carving through the choke of shadows that try to pull me back. But the charge inside grows wilder, feeding on the pulse of ambition that refuses collapse and insists on ascent, pushing me further than to the storm where power becomes identity. Rails vibrating.